American with the machine gun has taken over Credit Bank.
Ethan Hawke stars as Lars, a charming, bumbling crook who storms into a bank in Stockholm, Sweden, where he takes hostages.
No, she hasn't been shot. She's obviously got a muscle cramp or something. Get her a banana and get everybody out of here.
And makes bizarre demands.
$1 million US in a Mustang 302 like Steve McQueen had in Bullet.
The hostages soon come to realize Lars couldn't hurt a fly and bond with him, eventually acting to protect their captor.
I was fascinated by the absurdity of it all. The syndrome is when hostages bond or fall for their captors and turn against the authorities. And it's a long tradition that people often find these outlaws like Bonnie and Clyde romantic.
Okay, I gotta kill someone. What?
And they become this kind of sympathetic outlaw characters. And in this case, too, the tables kind of turn. So by the end of it, you're cheering for these robbers to kind of outwit the police. And the police are so ill-equipped at this time in Sweden to deal with it that they're pretty inept. And so we glean some comedy out of that.
Stockholm hits theaters next Friday.
Hey, look who's here. Hey, Jim.
You got any guitars for sale?
Yeah, we got a few.
I think when you pick up a guitar, you're picking up, you know, Woody Guthrie. I think you're picking up Chuck Berry. I think you're, you know, picking up Jimi Hendrix or whatever. There's this whole history in that instrument.
A reverence for that history, the instrument, and the music it makes flows through the new documentary, Carmine Street Guitars. The Greenwich Village shop in New York and its owner, Rick Kelly, are the subjects of Canadian director Ron Mann's film. Kelly's been making custom guitars on Carmine Street for decades for a legendary list of customers, including Bob Dylan, Charlie Sexton, and the Patti Smith Group's Lenny Kaye. What intrigued you the most about Carmine Street Guitars and Rick Kelly?
The community, and I wanted to capture it before it all just disappears. Greenwich Village was, for me, you know, the folk movement and the center of music in the 60s. Rick is like the last man standing. You know, his guitars are not that expensive because he wants people to play them.
I'm going to charge a lot more for this guitar now.